hitter has been absolutely dominant.
Walk it off, Andrew McCutcheon.
Joey Votto is delivered, making key for victory.
Segura sends one out of here. A long home run off the bat of Yadier Molina. Cubs win. Please welcome your defending World Series champion, Boston Red Sox.
Start things out, needing just a run to tie it here at the bottom of the ninth. Now this is
bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom 9, a no-hitter in the bounce. Dodge, check swing, it gets away, here comes Stanton, it's a no-hitter, Henderson Alvarez, Miami wins it. One of the strangest finishes you'll ever see, results in the 5th no-hitter in Marlin history. How many pitchers have celebrated a no-hitter coming from the on-deck circle?
getting ready for first pitch at Wrigley Field. It's the Cubs and the Red Sox. Next. Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star John Lester. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Starlin Castro will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-0.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Victorino is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Luis Valbuena will step in now. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out.
Batting third, first baseman
Anthony Rizzo will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Shane Victorino will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
right fielder Shane Victorino.
Way late on the fastball for strike one. Victorino, Nava, and Pedroia here in the Boston first. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first by Barney gets him, one away. Daniel Nava digs in at the plate.
Left fielder Daniel Nava.
And here's the first pitch. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. Dustin Pedroia will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. And this ball will be chopped foul. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Nate Scherholz leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Nate Scherholz.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Junior Lake will stand in for the first time here.
Junior Lake.
And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are two away now.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's two pitches and two outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that can really pay off later in the game.
Donnie Murphy will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Ryan Sweeney will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2-out errors that lead to runs.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Wellington Castillo will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Bradley is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Cubs pick up a... David Ortiz will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Mike Napoli will take his cuts now. And the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Xander Bogaerts will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Darwin Barney will step in here to start their half of the third, with the top of the order to follow.
Darwin Barney.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will get this one. Now Lester's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Starlin Castro will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Luis Valbuena will try it again. He flew out his first time. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Victorino is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches, but they're on top 1-0. A.J. Pierzynski will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Valbuena is there to make the catch, and it's one pitch, one gone here in the bottom of the third. Leadoff man retired, and here's the third baseman, Will Middlebrooks. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. That's into the gap on the first pitch, and it looks like he may wind up with extra bases. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, it's never an easy task to have to start an inning by going through the 3, 4, 5 guys, and obviously no exception here because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up at second with a leadoff double.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, and that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just 1 out.
Oh, and this fastball is absolutely grooved as it is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
One out, runner on third. He's just looking for something he can get in the air, and he does a lot more than that. He gets this thing high in the air, all right, all the way over the wall, too.
Donnie Murphy will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time.
Donnie Murphy.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there, 2 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Ryan Sweeney will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into end. Shane Victorino will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, and still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And this will be fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's a bouncing ball headed to Barney at second. Throw on to first by Barney gets him, one away. Daniel Nava will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
This is not exactly the way you want to give up your first hit of the ball game. Just a little infield single here does the trick. But the way this club's been swinging the bats, they'll take it.
Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
Well, you know when you get two strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Lake retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Wellington Castillo will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Wellington Castillo.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Darwin Barney will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Darwin Barney.
Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. Bradley comes on now, and he has it one down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Starlin Castro will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Nava has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Luis Valbuena will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. And this is a major league pop-up, all right, way up there. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Cubs. Mike Napoli will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have 1 hit. He's had them chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Xander Bogaerts is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Fouled back. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. No runs, just one hit and one error on the Boston line score. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Lays off 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller.
Leading out for the Cubs.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Nate Scherholz will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And now a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Scherholz, 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Out in front of the fastball, but this is skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Victorino, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Junior Lake.
Junior Lake will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they hold a 4-0 lead. Will Middlebrooks will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Now the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
On the ground to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Shane Victorino will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first, Bradley, the pitch. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he misses there, 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. But now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Daniel Nava will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Donnie Murphy will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Donnie Murphy.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1-2-3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Well, not a game to remember for either offense so far. Just the 7th hit combined between the 2 teams.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. To second for 1. On to Napoli, not in time, and they'll get only the 1 out.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Wellington Castillo will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Victorino has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
Now batting.
Darwin Barney will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Line to left. Into the slide, and he makes a great basket catch for the 3rd out of the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back. Dustin Pedroia will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
And that misses for ball 1. Now a hot shot to the left side that carries over Castro at short. It's a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
First pitch coming. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Now a pitch swung on and missed as the count goes to 0-2 to Ortiz. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Hit on the ground towards first. There's one. On to first, and Big Poppy's set down there. A double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. So he gets the ball rolling as they pull off the nice 3-6-1 double play.
Mike Napoli will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 4-0. Starlin Castro will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first down. Luis Valbuena will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Luis Valbuena.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
First baseman number 40.
Anthony Rizzo will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And this is fouled back and out of play. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Oh, 2 pitches swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Nate Scherholz will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here's a ground ball to first. Over to first now is Napoli, and that retires the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 5. Xander Bogaerts will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Hector Rondon is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. A.J. Pierzynski will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. In there, 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. Will Middlebrooks will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left. Junior Lake will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. First pitch to him. Swing and a line drive to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Ryan Sweeney will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball lined into right field, and Victorino won't have a play on it. It's a base hit. Wellington Castillo will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. Darwin Barney shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
1-0 pitch is hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Shane Victorino will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Wesley Wright will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. Castillo is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the ninth. 1 pitch, 1 out. Daniel Nava will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. David Ortiz will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top.